Hello and welcome to Behind the Black Veil. What is good, everyone? All right, where we get a more intimate look at the mysteries of our lives is what we do here. We're going to jump straight into the affirmation message. This is my second attempt at the affirmation message. I was just giving out just a little too many details in the last video, and I thought better of it after the fact. Okay, so here we go with the affirmation message of the week. All right, and let this take us through the weekend as well with this affirmation message, so we can get back, this day or two, depending on when you're seeing it, that we lost in the week. All right, fantastic. I hope everyone is well. Freaking love you people. All right, absolutely. So, ancestors, thanks for being here. Thank you, Creator, for being here and blessing us. All right, amen. Bless the Creator. Amen. Um, Listen, what's the affirmation message for this week? The ancestors and the Creator say this. What should we be thinking about, cognizant of? Okay, I had to pull out the vocabulary words, cognizant. Okay, absolutely. All right. This week, recall the secrets of the deep. Recall the emotional connection, empathy. Be empathetic this week. Hmm? Hmm? Empathetic. All right. Okay. What do you mean? Okay, yeah, okay, we know what empathy is. All right, so what you trying to say? All right. Okay, they say don't be fronting, okay, because you don't even like people that much, okay? That's what they said, all right? Absolutely. They said don't fucking play in my face, okay? That's the magic mirror right there. It could represent deception. It can also represent symmetry or sameness, right? Or magic or the moon. It's the moon card in my deck as well. So it could be secrets and all kinds of things along the lines of the mirror. And so deception comes out for me as well, with that whole thing with, being empathetic. Because also this is the mermaid, the siren, who also has a deceptive side to the card, okay? Because of the, sirens luring people to their death kind of thing. You know what I'm saying? So, but I don't think it's negative. So far, so good. Oh, okay. All right. Well, it's a little bit negative. a little bit. It's a little bit negative, in terms of, let don't you don't have to be deceptive toward people because you're well seasoned. You've been through the shit. You have nothing to fear. You know what I'm saying? Like, especially nice people, okay? Because if you're anything like me, you try to be nice, right? Just in general, right? So I know some of you can't tell, right? Okay, but anyhow, in real life, I really do. I try to be very nice to people, and I'll be pulling it off, okay? A lot of the time, absolutely. And so you try to be nice to people, and then they do some weird shit, and you're like, okay, never mind, yeah, absolutely. Well, they're saying, listen, take it easy on the humans this week, all right? Take it easy. You don't have anything to fear because, you'd be worried as a nice person about how they feel. Like, oh, I don't want them to feel like this or feel like that if I say, like, I don't want to talk, or why are you here, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Or do you like this? No, not particularly. You don't want people to feel bad. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, so here it says just be empathetic. All right. You don't have to be false, okay, about anything. You've been through the shit. You have nothing to fear. What they gonna do? I mean, if they feel a way, you can't control that. You're not in control of that. If they feel in some kind of way, what the fuck are you going to do? Okay? And what are they going to do? It is what it is. Okay? There's nothing really, that you're afraid of here. You know what I'm saying? And there's nothing that you need to be afraid of in terms of, their response or what they're doing or what they're not doing or whatever. Like, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Just, if they're dumb, just thank God it's not you who's dumb. You know? Like, that's what my teacher taught me. She was like, yeah, if somebody's fucking up, you take that opportunity instead of judging them to pray and thank your lucky fucking stars it's not you who's sitting there ignorant like that. Okay? Be thankful. All right? That's what she said. And pray for them to have the light of clear mind. You know what I'm saying? Pray for them to get a revelation. You know what I'm saying? That's it. Okay? Great. So that is one of the possible applications of that energy. So let's go a floor deeper. Okay, so far you're very empathetic. You have nothing to fear. Okay, absolutely. The deeper meaning. Again, look for the deeper meaning in people's behavior. Look for the deeper meaning in, like, not to fucking cross-examine everything that everybody says, but I get the sensation that this is like a particular thing, like a particular, or maybe other people are being deceptive. You know what I mean? Or when other people are deceptive. Like, instead of you sweating it, like, this bitch, this motherfucker, whatever. You dig what I'm saying? Instead of you sweating it, have empathy for these people. You know what I mean? Have empathy for them. Look for the deeper meaning in what they're doing and what's happening, what's unfolding. Yeah, listen, because you will always attract justice. You see what I'm saying? Like, love will produce the justice. Okay? That scares me, actually, because that makes me think of Martin Luther King. Okay? It really does. It makes me think of the Christians in general, particularly the black Christians in America. You dig what I'm saying? Who like to hug people that just murdered they brother and shit in his own house. Shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, you like to hug people who do that. Okay, all right. Yeah, because he's Christian, he said. Okay, all right. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, it just, it's very interesting. It reminds me of, the scary idea of nonviolent protesting. Like, what? What the fuck are you talking about? You ain't really protesting unless there's some blood being spilled. What are you talking about? Okay, I'm just saying. Okay, I'm just side noting. Okay, that's just my own personal take on that, Because is it nonviolent if you let people bust your ass? Is that nonviolent? I think you're doing violence to yourself. I think that's what you're doing. Well, anyhow, all right. I don't even know why that's coming up. Anyhow, but this is why it's fucking coming up, okay? Because it's saying something scary. It's saying to trust love, to be loving, to be kind, to be softer, sweeter, and even particularly to, like, this is some love thy enemy shit. This is what I'm getting up off of this. And that is scary to me, you know? I tend to be a little bit Muslim when it comes to matters like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, let's do the Old Testament. Okay? Let's do eye for an eye. I think that's fair, right? Okay, Justice Card, right? That's fair. That's fair. Well, they're saying, could you look at the deeper meaning, though? Because you get a little deeper. Okay? That's what they're saying. You done already been through the shit. Okay? So, what can they really do to you? You know? What can anyone really do to you? So have compassion. They can't touch you. They can't really do anything to really affect your life in any meaningful way. You dig what I'm saying? So, and this is people in general. Like, if you're a divine child of God, you're operating under different laws. So, ain't no need to get hyped because justice will be done in all matters. You see what I'm saying? So you can feel free to be compassionate and empathetic in particular. Empathetic. Okay, so okay. Okay. Some things will be revealed to you. Actually, justice will be done, and that seems to reveal something. Something is going to be revealed this week, looks like here. Some sort of deception, perhaps, that took place. I get the sensation in the past, obviously, right? Because first you got to be deceived, then it has to be uh, exposed, right? So, right. Okay, great. So, somebody is sorry. I get the sensation. They're sorry about something. hmm Acting like, okay, love is flaw. Acting like they didn't love you. I get the sensation. hmm Yeah. And they're saying to have empathy for this person this week or people. Player haters, essentially. You know what I mean? Some of them you may know well, some of them you may not know well. Okay? But this is somebody who's player hater. If they acting like they don't love you. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what player haters are doing. They're acting like they don't love you. You know what I'm saying? They're hating you because they hate that they love you. You know what I'm saying? They hate that shit. You know? Um, yeah. And okay. Yeah, because there's some sort of rock kicking because of this deception. Like somebody ended up having to kick rocks about a thing. They had to go through some shit. They might be embarrassed, but whatever. They're deeper now. They're deeper human beings. Okay, whoever these people are or whatever. Like you're deepening them. Their interaction with you is deepening these player haters of all of all kinds, all walks of life. The professional player haters, from work, and business, or the casual player haters, from the store, from the park, whatever. Um, the the intimate, the intimate player haters that you have, touched, broken bread with, laughed with, things of that sort, shared experiences with, and of course the relative haters. So, you know what I mean? So all of these people have to kick rocks on some level about this thing, this deception, this acting like they didn't love you on whatever level and to whatever degree is what I get here. Okay. Um, they see or they will see where it's relevant here. They will see why or how they fucked up. You dig what I'm saying? They're going to see it. They're going to get a chance to look at themselves in the mirror. hmm Absolutely. And reflect on their behavior. They're going to sit in the reflection chair because that's what my dude is doing here. He's reflecting in his chair. Um, hmm And then justice, you see, the deeper meaning. You see the deepening effect that you're having on people, the deepening, okay? This is justice. This is what brings about justice, okay? And your loving nature and your empathy is going to kind of move you out of the way. as opposed to you having a big old attitude, which I could go either way if you're anything like me, right? Depending on what mood I'm in that day, right? So they're recommending that you lean in the empathetic direction, all right? Absolutely, because justice has been done, will be done, whatever part of the timeline it's on, in this matter and in these matters. Justice will always be done, okay? Because the Creator, this is my God card, Sun card, shining light on things, also divine union, okay? Also the grace of God, amen? So the grace of God will always bring justice. Justice is the law. You feel me? Balance is the law of the universe. Do you feel me? Facts. Okay, so you can trust God. Amen? Amen? So God is saying, I've got this, look like here. Okay? I'm handling this matter. Okay? And so what you can do is you can be empathetic because God is the bad cop right now. Okay? God is the bad cop. You can feel free to be the good cop. Okay? You can feel free to be like, hey, where were you last Tuesday? I would hate if my friend over here started to get upset because you were taking too long to explain the answer to the question I just asked you. You know what I'm saying? Like you can feel free to be the good cop. Like, hey, buddy, I don't want to see you do any time. All right, why don't you help us out, me and my buddy here? You dig what I'm saying? And God is like back there, like, hurricanes and shit, tornadoes and shit, just like, percolating and shit. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, the Creator's like, no, I got this. You can calm down, actually. Okay? So that's what you should recall this week. You should recall, hey, 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 take it easy. There's no need for me to get hype when God is blessing my every step. Do you feel me? Why would you get hype when the Creator is making sure that karma is paid in full? Do you feel me? Karma couture around here. Hand stitched. Masterful craftsmanship. You can't do it better than that. So fall back. Be the good cop. All right? And remember that God is blessing your every step. All right? So I know that we skimmed past a couple of the layers that I touched on. So whatever, we'll pick it back up in some other reading in the future, I'm sure. All right? But I hope that message helps somebody out there. I really do. For more deep ass readings, obviously, you swing on by. And I'll see you again here soon behind the black veil.